Hey you guys, so we're getting right into it. These are the supplies you're going to need. You see the balloons, we have the numbers that we printed out, the white duct tape, X-acto knife, and we have the rulers. And then the most important part, which is the foam boards. Okay, y'all, here's the first step. We are going to tape all the foam boards together. Right here, you already see I have already started that process. So far, these are 6 foam boards that I'm putting together. And you can use as much tape as needed. I know you'll see me tape both sides just for extra security. I am wrapping up, putting my foam boards all together. I didn't get the process where I laid down the sheets of paper that we printed out, but everything should be in order to where you can put it down in a puzzle, like a puzzle. Really mad I didn't get that part, but this is my first tutorial, so y'all please bear with me as I will get better. Right here, I am just cutting out the excess paper that I'm not going to need for the next step. I am finishing off cutting off the excess paper. Right here, I am going to tape the number onto the foam boards that I put all together in that first step. Use as much tape as needed. I don't believe I used that much. We're literally just taping it on the boards just to trace around it. Here I am finishing off taping my number. And as you can see on here, it's secure enough just where it won't move as I'm trying to trace around it, because you want this as accurate as possible. Here I am about to start tracing around my number. Trying to get as close as possible so your girl can be accurate. And then over here, you just keep going around and around until you finish it off. And also for this process, for you guys who can't see as well, like me, I think I started off with a pencil, but I could not see those lines that I was making, so I switched over to a pen. So if your eyesight is a little iffy, I suggest you use a pen while tracing your number around. I am finally about to finish up tracing my number 2. Now I'm going to pull out my X-acto knife. And y'all, when using this X-acto knife, please do not underestimate on how small it is, because you will definitely need to add some force. And so your lines can be as straight as possible. So please get ready for that, you guys. And also, this X-acto knife is very sharp. So if you're doing this project around children, please keep them as far away as possible from this X-acto knife. You'll probably see me begin to continue to look under my foam board just to make sure I'm not scratching up my countertops. But I do recommend you putting something under the foam board while cutting to prevent that. I wish I would have thought about that while I was in the middle of this project, but I had minimal scratches either way, so excited about that. But anyway, I do recommend you putting some type of hard surface under your foam board, and this will also help you have your cuts precise. Here I am so excited to be almost finished cutting out this number 2, because it was a whole workout out here. Here I have taken the foam board, split it out into 3 pieces, but I didn't cut it randomly. I did actually measure out the pieces for about 6 to 6.5 inches apart from each other. Within those pieces, I am cutting little slits about 1/2 inch deep, so when we do go around the curves in the numbers, that it will be able to bend easily. And I will bring the foam board closer to the camera so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Now I'm about to start hot gluing my pieces once I have several ready. And you'll see throughout the video where I will change out hot glue guns, because you will need a heavy duty one. I had used a lot of hot glue, and that little gun was not getting the job done, and it was cramping up my fingers. So I would definitely go with a heavy duty hot glue gun. I am going to continue to hot glue all my pieces around my number 2. I did change the angle, so hopefully this was a better angle. But like I said in the beginning, this is my very first tutorial, so y'all please bear with me with my angles as I continue to get better when I do other tutorials. Here I'm just continuously gluing my pieces together on my number 2. If you're still watching, thank you for still bearing with me through my tutorial. And also comment where you're watching from. I would love to know. And let me know if this tutorial is helping out. So continue to just sit back and watch me complete my number 2. And now I am finally done with my number 2. I am about 5'5", so you can tell how big this number 2 is. I am now about to take myself to bed because that was a total workout. Okay, so boom, we back. Look at him, thirsty. But anyway, like I was saying, we're back. About to do the number 6. And like I said earlier in my video, this is where I take my foam board and I'm measuring out those slits of foam boards about 6 to 6.5 inches apart. And I'm really trying to figure out why my dog acting like I don't give him water. But anyway, continue to sit back and watch me cut out these slits of foam boards. This second day, I came back a little wiser. You see, I put my cutting board under my foam board before I really started cutting in deep into my foam boards to get those slits that I measured out, because I did see a few scratches on my countertop. So trying to avoid that. And here is one piece that I have cut all the way through. Now I'm going to go back in and cut little slits about 1/2 inch deep so we can get those curves again. I do want to make sure I mention that once you do finish cutting those slits about 1/2 inch deep and you go to bend the foam board, please do it very lightly, so when you do go to bend it, it won't cut all the way through, because we do not want that. We want it slightly. So please, when you go to bend them like I'm doing now, please do it very lightly. And like I said, day 2, I came back a little wiser. I have my boyfriend here helping me cutting out some more pieces that I'm needing to complete my number 6. I already gave him a little side tutorial, so he should be getting it right. And plus, I'm needing a little more muscle on the X-acto knife. And look at him, just excited to help. And also, I believe these are maybe slightly better angles, so I'm already getting better and better. Okay, here I am jumping into completing my number 6, and as you can see, I did change my hot glue gun, and I started using the Gorilla Glue hot glue sticks. Like I said, your girl day 2 is getting wiser. We're working smarter and not harder. So yeah, we're going to start gluing our pieces onto the 6, and I believe I cut out a few pieces and I measured around the 6 of how many I will approximately be using, just so every few pieces I won't have to stop, make new ones. So I do recommend you guys measure out your pieces and go around your number to see how many you might need to use, just so you can save a little bit on time. Now y'all see my 6 is coming together. It's coming together. I'm so excited. Now before I finish off the 6, I am going to do the inside, only because my reach is not that great and this number is huge. But it also, you know, short people problems. But anywho, you do what you gotta do. And y'all excuse my dog coming in and out my little videos. He back there asking for a little treat. We need to go on by his day. But anyway, before I do finish this 6, I am going to do the inside. And I am bringing in a little help so I can get these pieces in as accurate as possible. It kept moving on my own, so had to bring in the forces. So anyway, y'all, and if y'all still made it to this point, thank you for watching. Whew, y'all, only have 2 major pieces left. I finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Y'all, I was so tired doing these numbers. It doesn't make absolutely any sense. But anyway, I am almost finished. Y'all stay tuned. The final product is coming soon. And now, boom. Here is the number 2. I know y'all showed y'all this earlier, but I am excited. And then boom, here go the number 6, y'all. I am finally done with my 2 marquee numbers. Woo. Day 3, y'all. Now we're getting to the fun part, which is filling the numbers with balloons. So as you can see, I'm starting off with my number 2. And just a little side note, I got my boyfriend blowing up these balloons as I'm filling them. So you'll see him just throwing them from the corner of the screen. But anywho, I am going to pre-fill these balloons just to see what kind of design I want to do, what pattern I want to do. And so I highly recommend that, so you can just already know and have your balloons in place. Now I am going to start taping them together once I do have them in place. They started just popping out, so I had to go ahead and start gluing them down or taping them down, whichever you prefer. But yes, I had to start taping them down so they can stop popping out and I can go ahead and finish this number 2. Okay, now I'm starting with the number 6. As you can see, I have already started pre-filling my number 6 with balloons. Once I get the pattern and place the balloons where I want them, I will start taping them down again and start doing the same process as if I was doing the number 2. And yes, you will have some balloons that will pop on you, so just be patient. This project takes a lot of patience. Trust me on this. So boom, you guys, here is my final product. Oh my gosh, it is so cute. It was definitely worth it. This took me over a course of 3 days. And I was using these numbers for my birthday photo shoot. So I'm so excited on how they came out. They are beautiful. Ooh, y'all don't understand. All that hard work paid off because these are very, very cute. And these are the numbers on set. And as you can see, they are pretty big. So please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know if you guys are going to try out this project. See you later.